Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look at our weather week ahead, and it's going to be a relatively hot week ahead with some tropical developments and influence on our weather towards the end of next week. We'll talk about that in a second. Meantime, looking at the weather pattern, you can still see the upper level ridge dominating the weather here across the Arklatex. There is a disturbance to our north. You can see this energy here. This little complex likely is going to head to the south and fall apart before making it to the Arklatex. There's a small chance you might see some leftover showers very late tonight, tomorrow morning over the northern edge of the region, and then another batch of energy will work its way southward for Sunday. Let's take you through tomorrow and talk about temperatures first of all, and don't expect any change as it will stay warm and muggy at night and hot and humid during the day, as we'll see lows tonight for the most part that will be in the mid-70s, 76 in Shreveport, 75 in Texarkana, right around 95 for the high tomorrow in Shreveport, 94 in Texarkana, 96 degrees for the high tomorrow in Natchitoches. Next few days, this is how it's all going to play out as we check in on Robbins Toyota Futurecast. You can see tonight, looking at a clear to partly cloudy sky, those low clouds once again will return to the area very late tonight. Futurecast not showing anything as far as rain over the north, but it is going to be a very small possibility. And then tomorrow, those low clouds, as they did today, will give way to cloud-sun mix for the afternoon. And tomorrow night, looking at a slight chance for a scattered shower, but most of the region will stay dry. And Sunday, you can see this particular run of Futurecast showing just a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. Looks like those thunderstorms could be most widespread over deep East Texas and northwest Louisiana south of Interstate 20 Sunday afternoon. That activity likely will fall apart Sunday night heading into Monday. Now, as far as the rest of the week, this is how this is going to play out. As we look at the overall pattern, you can see the upper level ridge is gradually going to migrate more towards the north and west, but it is quite large. You can see it extending basically over a good chunk of the middle of the country here, and because of its influence, it will greatly limit the threat of any rainfall for us for most of next week. Heading towards the end of the week, you could see a lot of tropical moisture here. This would be a potential tropical storm depression. This particular model sending the system into Mississippi, other models sending it into Louisiana. So somewhere basically from the way it looks right now, upper Texas coast to Mississippi, we could see a landfall sometime late this week. Latest outlook from the National Hurricane Center does show in the next 5 days a low risk of tropical development, but again, this only goes out to next Wednesday. We could see this change as models are in pretty good agreement that we will see something develop. The big question is how strong will it get and where will it go? And right now, what models are showing is that the heaviest rain from this, and that's going to be our main concern, will be over areas to the south and east of the Arklatex if it takes the path that they are projecting right now. So how does all this look on the 10-day forecast? As we take a look at the numbers, it's going to stay hot, it's going to stay humid, as we'll see highs in the mid-90s through Wednesday, a little bit cooler temperatures late next week. Lows will stay in the low to middle 70s. You can see rainfall chances very, very slim. Best rain chance could have come next Saturday, and that could be that tropical system. And right now it looks like the heaviest rain would be over the south and eastern edge of the region. We could see those rainfall chances diminish somewhat heading into Father's Day as well as Monday, as highs, again, depending on how much rain and how many clouds we see, well, it could ease into the mid-80s Saturday and then return to the low 90s as the rainfall chances decrease by that Monday. Overnight lows likely will stay in the 70s. So all in all, we've kind of settled into summer here across the Arklatex, and during the next 10 days, rainfall chances will stay low until next weekend, and definitely staying hot with highs in the mid-90s for most of the period and lows staying in the 70s.